On the ride, I was considering what I would find, and I expected I would see absolutely nothing left when I got here. I expected to find nothing but ash. And when I got here, it was exactly as I expected. Recently suffered a devastating fire. On the morning of the fire, I was at work. I got the call shortly after 8 a.m. On the ride, I was considering what I would find because I live pretty remote, so it makes it pretty difficult for fire companies to get access here. I have Shane Snook here. He was the first phone call that I made from a job site that morning, and he was the first firefighter on scene, and I owe a ton of thanks to him.
So Gary called me. I was getting in my truck to go to work, and he said, "My house is on fire, can you get there?" I live about a mile away. The house was gone in a matter of 2 minutes, but I knew Gary had a safe in the sunroom, but it was so hot I didn't think there was nothing left.
As I arrived, there was exactly as I expected. There's nothing left except my gun safe was sitting on the slab of concrete. We had some cash, and we had guns and optics and a lot of different things in that safe, and I expected nothing would be salvageable. My local volunteer fire company used their jaws of life to open the safe door. My first reaction was total surprise to see anything in any kind of condition whatsoever. I expected to find nothing but ash in the safe as well. The stuff was in much better shape than I anticipated. At this point, I would never own any other brand of safe after seeing what that safe went through and how my materials came out of it. It was amazing.
So after the heat that safe has went through, that had to exceed way past their limits. And when we opened that door and seen all that stuff that survived, there ain't no other safe like Liberty Safe. This is tragic. I mean, nobody wants to go through this. But there will be another house standing here. There will be another Liberty Safe in that house, I guarantee it.
After the fire, I have now recommended Liberty Safes to everyone who has anything of value that they want to try to preserve in a fire. At this point, I'd really like to thank all the firefighters from 13 different fire companies that arrived at my place that day in difficult circumstances to try to help me save everything they could. So my heartfelt thanks goes out to all of those guys. Lastly, I'd like to thank Liberty Safe for building a product that does exactly what they say it would do and maybe exceeds that by a lot. That's what I have left because of Liberty Safe. Thank you.